Happy 4th of July, you guys. I'm telling you, I hope everyone's having a good one. And I hope that you're eating some good barbecue or whatever. I'm just going to fix some deer meat and put me a little barbecue sauce on it and call it a day. My neighbor cooked ribs last night. I went up there and ate. But it's so hot, you guys. I don't see anybody stands to be out on the lake or out picnicking or whatever. It's just so hot. I can't stand it. But, oh, look at my shirt. I wear this shirt every 4th of July for the last 6 years, and it still looks good. Yep. My dad and stepmom got it for me for my birthday, which is in May, and before that 4th of July, like, I don't know, I think it was even 6 or 7 years ago. It's been a long time, but I take care of my stuff, and it lasts. But yeah, sometimes I'll wear it like on Labor Day, Memorial Day, but I do wear it every 4th of July. About the only time. it's held out pretty good, but my dog's been so scared of these firecrackers and fireworks, and I just wish you'd just go ahead and ban them, or just have like certain shows people can go see and not just have them going off everywhere, because it's bad for the environment, and it just, you don't need that to be proud of your independence or whatever. And I used to take this Independence Day stuff for granted, but now that our rights are being stripped, especially women, you guys know what I'm talking about. Not meaning so much to me anymore. I know we live in a free country, but sometimes I don't feel too free. And it's nothing compared to what some people go through. And I don't know. At least we got somebody in office that's trying to fix stuff. And see, we're still feeling the fallout from that last guy. Yeah. Anyway. We'll get past all that. But I was going through some boxes. Welcome to my channel, by the way. Jennifer HipGyp-Roaming with RA. And it's about living off-grid. And right now it's semi-off-grid, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But I'm glad you guys can join me. I hope you learned something. That's what I'm here for, to talk to you guys, unload, and try to spread some education. But anyway, I was going through some of my bins, and look, why did I keep these? Why? Well, the only thing I can figure is I've got photos on them that I haven't transferred over yet. So I'm going to go through every one of these phones and take the pictures I want off of it, and then clear them out. And I see those little machines at Walmart, like you can turn your phone in for money. I don't know if I'd get very much for any of these, but some of them's fairly new, but I don't know. But like, there's a LG, and hey, remember the Blackberries? And these phones still work fine. It's just either we changed companies or decided to upgrade. But there's nothing wrong. There's one of them that won't charge. It won't even can't even hook a cord up to it and keep it on. Like, there's another fairly new little Samsung there. CTE. That screen was dirty. Motorola. So you guys tell me in the comments if what I can do with these. I don't even care if I really get any money out of them. I just don't want to just throw them in the garbage and pollute the environment. Look at that little bitty thing. I'm thinking that was my husband's. He died in 2011 of cancer. And there's a Samsung. And this one is that. Got that keyboard like that on it. But yeah, the only reason I even figure I kept them is for the pictures on them. But I'm cleaning out, you guys. I'm getting there. Let's see. What in the world? Oh, on that living off grid, I am semi-off grid right now. Because, alright, I do fine, but I have to have an air conditioner. Because I'm in Alabama, and this heat is not really the heat, the humidity is just thick. You feel like you can cut it with a knife, and I can't stand it. And like I've said before, everybody's like, well, what are you going to do, in a van? Tell you what I'm going to do in a van. I'm going to head up to damn high country or toward Alaska, and yeah. But I'm going to put, like, how much I used this month and show you according to the heat, like it's got a graph, I'll put it right, let me move over, I'll put it right here, but it shows how much the heat makes a difference. Yeah, but okay, it said $1.88 a day is what it averaged. If I had to run my big generator, which is what I was running to use my air conditioner, and I just have one little 5,000 BTU window unit, it would cost me at least $10 a day. So, my light bill was $68, and I think some of that's my outside light. And, so, $10 a day at $70 a week, and like just saying 7 days to $70, and my whole light bill for the whole month was less than that. So I'm glad I had that one. For you, for those of you who don't know, I have one little strand of power ran from my power box. Because when I didn't live here, somebody stole you'll have to look back on another video, they stole my power box and everything. But I had one line ran here to this room that I live in. I live in one room. You can look back on other videos and it'll explain all this stuff. But it's working out good. I've got a little refrigerator so I don't have to buy ice. And I cook them with propane. And I've been watching DVDs because I'm on TV now, but most of I rent it for that AC. Because you guys, I'm telling you, some days I feel like I'm gonna melt. I'm like that witch on Wizard of Oz. I'm melting. But yeah, there hadn't been a whole lot going on. This is just gonna be a mishmash of stuff. But my car is still in the shop because we're waiting on a computer for it, and it's coming from Connecticut. It's been ordered about a week and a half, or maybe it's been about a week and a half, I guess. My car's been in there for a long time, but they just now found out what it is and all that stuff, and I okayed them to fix it because I went and looked at a used car. Them prices are out of sight. Oh my God. I thought, I'll just pick one up, for a couple of $1,000. The junkers, and I mean just the crappiest car you can get. But yeah, $5,000. So, I'll pass on all that. But when I get it back, I'm going to take everything out of it. If you'll look on my last video, you can see where I've got like a DC charger, 1,000-watt inverter, house battery, a little air refrigerator. I'm going to take all that out because I'm going to be putting it in whatever, rig I get. And yeah, I'm still trying to decide on that. But I've been thinking a lot about, the build, and I really can't. I just get the stuff that I know I'm going to need, no matter what build it is, because I really don't know what I'm going to get yet. I've gone from, I lived in the Nissan Alderman, and I think, well, I'll just upgrade to a van. That's what I was going to do. Well, I got an inheritance from my grandmother when she died. It's been about a month or so now. But I've got to wait 5 or 6 months for it to go through probate and everything. But since I've gotten that, I thought a van with a high top or a shuttle bus, because, yeah, it's going to be rough for me to get around in a van. Now, I was going to do it. That's what I had to resort to be a nomad. I was going to do it. But this will be so much better. I'll be able to get a lot nicer vehicle. And, but yeah, it was rough. I stayed with her till she died. Yeah, but anyway, I'm going to take everything out of that Altima and just store it in here until I see what kind of rig I'm going to get. And it's probably going to be whatever I, can find that has like low mileage on it that I can stand up in. I used to be to say, oh, I only want a Chevy Savannah extended. That's all I wanted for a year. I was dead set. And which I may still get that, but I just have to have a high top bit on it. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what I find. I don't know. I just want to be able to go out to Quartzsite next winter, so I may not even have a build done. I may just throw me a mattress in there and my dogs and my solar panels, my mobile solar panels, my Dopios, and my house battery, and just take off and either have some work done out there or come back and do it. But I want to be in Quartzsite next winter. Yeah. Oh, you guys, let me tell you, I am having the worst problem with rats to be exact. Now, I'm going to show you a little video right now, and I'll see you back here in a minute. Well, I went on Amazon and I found these buckets. Well, I found these lids you put on 5-gallon buckets. I already had some buckets here at the house. So, to keep from having to kill these rats, I've been trying to find something humane. They walk up that little ramp, and you put food under that yellow thing, and they walk out on that black part, and it flips them off down in there. Well, yeah, it really looked like a good idea, but and then what happened? See what I mean? Yeah. Now I've tried snap traps, which they're really quick. I don't mind the snap traps because I'm just not about killing stuff. I won't use poison. Everybody that knows me knows I don't use poisons for anything. And but I've used the snap traps, and I used a bucket of water. You just sprinkle food on it, and they jump in it, and they drown. But you guys, that just seems, there was 3 little mice in there, and they were just yelling, and I ended up getting them out and just chopping their heads off because I can't stand for something to suffer. And I just got that. You know how you have that, I've got that tool you squeeze to pick stuff up with. I just reach in there and get one and hold it with the hatchet. You guys don't know, it tears my heart out, but they're they're gonna run me out of house and home, and I use them glue traps, and I do the same thing for them. I'm just not gonna leave them on the damn glue trap, throw them in the garbage. That has got to be one of the worst deaths ever. So I take it out on the porch, and I get my hatchet, and I just make it fast. Oh, the two things I like best is that flip top, but you see what they did to it, and I also like the live trap, but you have to take them. I take them way out in the woods, but you have to take them a ways out away from your house, or they'll come back. I think it's an eighth of a mile or a quarter mile. I can't remember which one now, but I take them further than that. But they are so smart. Like, I'll catch a couple of them in one of those traps, and then I have to switch to something else because they get so wise to it. And these rats don't play here, and they are huge. I'm just telling you. So I've been trapping rats, and trying to get that done. And okay, this cat came up. It's been about a year ago, and she's a stray, and the shelter was full and everything. Well, I was going to get her fixed. Well, she had a batch of kittens up at my neighbor's before I could get her fixed. But as soon as I got old enough, I took her and got her fixed. Well, she kept the kittens hid for so long that before we knew it, they had multiplied before we could get them fixed. And then guess what? Did it again. But I went and bought these traps right here. Got one I already had. It's kind of a big trap. Show you that one. Then next down, I got a medium trap. And then next down, I got a smaller trap. And then I've got my live trap for my rats. It's real tiny. But so I've got to trap kittens, cats, and one of the neighbor's dogs down the street had puppies, and my dad and stepmom said they'd take two of them. But I can't catch them. They haven't been handled or anything. The people just goes there and feeds them. Oops, they're going by. Just goes there and feeds them and doesn't mess with them or anything. And there's another neighbor down there. They don't live there. They just go over and feed their dogs, and these dogs are just multiplying. So, I'm going to catch, my dad put them spotted puppies, and then I'm going to start catching them and taking them to shelter, because we have a wonderful shelter. It's no kill. The only time they ever put them down is if they are really vicious. Even if they're sick, they don't. We have a rescue, and I used to volunteer for them, and they're wonderful. And it's called Feral Dogs of Avondale Mills, and they've got that 501(c) or whatever. You guys, I know every penny goes to these animals, and they will go, if say they work with a shelter, if someone brings a dog in that's hurt or sick or whatever, they'll take it to the vet, just rescue, and pick up the tab for it. And they transport to up north, where, you know, some of their shelters up there are like, don't have problems like we do down here in the south, because we don't have good laws down here for getting your pet spayed, neutered, licensed. And this rescue also provides spay neuter certificates for $25, like every few months. And I can't tell you, I know I transported over 800 dogs in the 2 years that I transported. Well, almost 3 years. I transported until I got so sick, couldn't go any farther into that ICU. But these are the most wonderful people, and so I'm just going to take these puppies to the shelter, and if I need to, I guess I could foster for a little bit until they can get to rescue. They have to have 2 sets of shots before they can go up north to rescues up there and shelters up there for, you know, they'll get adopted. They just went to some wonderful homes. One of them that was a tripod had to have his leg amputated. He ended up on that billboard in New York City. Robinson. And then another one, a guy adopted him that works at one of those big advertisement agencies up there. And he sent us a picture of that dog in his carry case. He goes to takes him work with him every day. But the Southeast is just like a shitty place for dogs. I don't know. And people just chain them out. I don't know. I don't know what the solution is besides getting rid of the people that don't take care of them. I'm okay with that too. Anyway, that rodent problem, I've been working on that, and I'm going to be working on trapping them kittens and puppies. Oh, my cousin's going to take all the kittens I can muster up, and my uncle's going to take all of the big cats I muster up. I'm going to fix before I take them down there, because he has a farm, and I guess they get overrun with rats down there, so he wants barn cats, which these would be perfect for, because they're wild as a buck. Yeah. But let's see what else. I tried to make a list because I forget so much. I already told you about the rodents and all that. And we went over that. Oh. I get the chicken. And I may get two. I'm on, see if there's one rescue that has one that needs a home. And I got someone to build me a chicken coop. And let's just look at that video. And I'll be doing a voiceover on it, and then I'll come back and we'll talk.
Okay, this is a well-built chicken coop right here. It's so well built that it's almost too heavy for me to move around. But I wanted it where I can move around the yard where the chicken can get some fresh grass and stuff. And I bought this dowel at Home Depot, and I just had the idea I could get in there, and I could even move it to different levels, and she can use it to get up in her nesting box. This nesting box, I don't know, maybe a little overkill, but it's got a good lid on it, and he put a strap on there so it won't go all the way back, which that was a good idea. But anyway, there's the nesting box. I've got to get some hay to go in there. So if I get another chicken, they'll have plenty of room, and then I put that dowel down there to help her get up in there. And I'm going to use a piece of that plastic corrugated material they make signs and stuff out of, but I'm going to put it over that whole lid right there of the nesting box. It'll be covered up. But I thought he did a really good job on it. It's just really, really heavy. But I can get somebody to help me move it. And yeah, I'm happy. I think she'll be happy. She's been making a mess on his porch, so he can't wait to get her down here. But yeah, and it'll be in the shade, so that'll be good.
All right, how'd you like that? Yeah, I'm almost done. I gotta go get some hay too. I may just wait and get some and go to my uncle's, but the chicken I'm getting has been up at my neighbor's, and she makes a mess all over his porch, and so yeah, I'm gonna take her in. And when I go on the road, I'm gonna get this right here, and to put out just like wherever we're parked, she can have her own little thing, and I'll be moving that little cage around to different areas, and they can roam outside, and I'll have a tarp on it. Because I wouldn't ever go off and leave them unattended anyway. I wouldn't go off and leave my dogs unattended. How some people just hook them to the side of the van and go visit or whatever. Oh, hell no. My dog would be, if my dogs are out, I'm going to be right there with them. And I'd really, I'm going to be like real funny about leaving them in the van too. But, yeah. I think that's about it, you guys. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. Alright, I've been thinking about this channel, and oh my gosh, you guys, it already exceeded my expectations. Like, and I love having you guys to talk to. You don't know how much it takes off me. Like, to know somebody knows how I feel and what I'm going through and what I'm doing, but anyway, I'm happy about this channel. But I'm going to start doing little shorts. They're called shorts videos on here. Because when I first started doing these videos, I would show a tool at the end of it. Like to help with RA or everyday stuff, whatever, if you're getting older. Like, because my hands, yeah, and they get worse every day. See how they won't straighten up? And this one's broke. Yeah. I love it. Anyway, I'm going to be doing shorts. And I need you guys to help me think of a title for them. Like, I thought about HipGyp's Tool Time 1, HipGyp's Tool Time 2, and just number them as I go. But if you guys think of something like that would be good, do that. But yeah, instead of putting a tool at the end of it, because some people don't watch videos all the way to the end, and someone had suggested this a long time ago when I first started, and then I wouldn't really, I don't know, I didn't really think it was that great idea. But now that I've thought about it, and yeah, I'm gonna make tool videos. And just show the tool and maybe demonstrate a little bit and whatever. A lot of women, well, hell, I guess a lot of men, they just don't know about stuff. And a lot of people don't realize all the gadgets we have out there now. But anyway, if you think of it, think of a good one. Let me know, and I think that's it. But, remember, change is inevitable, so just go with it. Don't forget to subscribe and give me that thumbs up. And I'll talk to you guys at a later date. Bye.